So, guys, the Canadian government has been under tremendous pressure by various authorities inside and global pressure from outside Canada with regards to its LMIAs, the frauds that have been surrounding the temporary foreign worker program. We all know that the frauds surrounding this program has gone on an all-time high and has attracted global attention to the level where the government is now forced to take drastic measures with regards to the LMIAs, the processing, and today's news is exactly with regards to that particular news. So if you are interested in applying for a Canadian work permit, then you should stop before and watch this video up until the end. My name is Sahil and I'll see you on the other side. So, guys, welcome back once again. My name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice here in Ontario. My office is here. If you have to get in touch with me, my number is on the screen and the details are there in the description box. More than happy to speak with you. Before we proceed any further, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon because we talk a lot about Canadian immigration. And if you are an aspirant of moving to Canada, then this is a channel that you must be subscribed to all the time. So, guys, we are discussing this latest news about the LMIAs, basically the temporary foreign worker program, and it is now being discussed due to the ongoing frauds and the global level of attention that this particular program has attracted. Now, I've made several videos recently where we've talked about the committees, the federal committees making reports suggesting that the program needs to be either stopped or overhauled completely. This was also a matter of discussion in the UN reports as well, where they said it's a matter of grave concern that the program is being misutilized by employers, agents, and several stakeholders, and the victims are now suffering to next level. Guys, the government of Canada finally has been forced to take action on this, and it starts with the province of Quebec, where this particular new measure is coming into effect shortly. Now, the exact news is that starting September 3rd, 2024, the government of Canada, the specific department here in discussion is Employment and Social Development Canada, ESDC. Now, this department is responsible to issue LMIAs. Starting September the 3rd, 2024, ESDC will stop processing. So basically, it will start refusing to process low wage LMIAs. Now, the province, let me just bring up the news on the screen. Now, the government of Canada has finally approved. So this particular request was raised by the government of Quebec, and they wanted to put a freeze on the temporary foreign worker program. So basically, the low wage occupations in the Montreal region, they wanted to put a freeze on that. So exact news is basically that um, the LMIAs will now be refused to process any further under the low wage stream in the Montreal economic region, to be precise. Starting September 3rd, any employer offering below the wage of 27.47 per hour, so that's $27.47 per hour, which is the Quebec median hourly wage, will not be processed. And this particular halt or refusal to process is going to be in effect for at least 6 months. Now, there are some exceptions, for which we should be talking about very shortly. But first, let's look at what are the cities that are coming, the region of Montreal, economic region. So we have these particular cities, the municipalities which are coming under the Montreal economic region, which means if the employer is based out of this particular region, you are being directly affected. Now, it is a processing suspension where they say that the current median wage of the province is $27.47. Anybody offering lower than this, now, if you're offering at this or above this, you're still okay. So you're under the exception category. But if you are offering anything below this, the file will not be processed. Another exemption is that the LMIAs received prior to September 3rd will be processed. So that means you have another almost 1 week or 10 days or something like that. If you're already underway of processing your particular file, say your advertisements are going on, then you should be very, very quick and putting in your file ASAP. Employers applying from a certain industry in the NAICS system will also be exempted, and also industries or employers in the agriculture, construction, food processing, education, and health and social services sectors will not be affected by this ban. Guys, this is not exactly a ban, but this is more like they're refusing to process this particular low wage LMIA, which I think in turn is a good measure only because historically we have seen that low wage LMIAs, which includes majorly for while Quebec seems to be taking a head start, there are other provinces also which really need to start taking action because the domino effect has just started to take place. We are, looking at, sharply looking at the other provinces as well, where they might start temporarily, refusing to process. While the effect says that before September 3rd, if the file has been submitted, they will continue to process. But it is a matter of grave concern because this is directly going to impact the food and hospitality sector. Well, that particular sector has not been a part of the exemption list. So technically, automobile, food and hospitality and all the other sectors, they are directly impacted by this. And it's a big industry here. We are not sure what kind of a global impact this is going to have. The minister had to say is that now we are going to see the repo effects of this particular refusal to process, and they will see how to come back in action, maybe overhaul the whole program, maybe see what kind of changes that should be required. So depending upon the stakeholder meetings and everything, we should be hearing something very soon, guys. I can't say that I'm surprised with this particular action that has been taken. This was long awaited. In fact, this should have been done way back in time. But the only fact that it has been delayed seems that there are certain loopholes which the government must fix before they bring it back. Guys, I hope the news today was helpful, gave you much insights into what's happening in the world of Canadian immigration. If you have anything to discuss with us, please feel free to schedule an appointment. The link is down in the description box. The details are there on the screen. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I highly recommend subscribing to the channel. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. I wish you all the best, and I really hope to see you soon in Canada. All the best.